Ohayou gozaimasu. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Tatsuki. If you're not new, then what's up? I wanted to bring you guys along with me this week in a more unfiltered and natural approach, and so I decided that I'm going to film everything on my iPhone. This morning I'm heading into the city. I'm going to get some good food, and then after that I might go furniture shopping or just browsing at least. So yeah, let's get the vlog started.
That's a good scratch, isn't it? Waiting for bills. Bills. Bill Granger made this place. Apparently founded the avocado toast. It's crazy. That's history.
Sashiburi. Tastes like home.
Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god!
우와, 진짜 커.
Wow.
우와, 멋있어.
Whoa. So fluffy. So wait, it's a ricotta cheese pancake? So the ricotta cheese is in the pancake. So I hopped off at Gakuge Daigaku Eki, and over here there is a shop that I like going to called Tokyo Recycle Imshin. One of my YouTube followers actually recommended me this place, and I've been looking online and in person at their second-hand goods. There's a lot of designer furniture as well as just regular local furniture that has been sold to this place, and they resell it. And they've got an online store which I refresh daily at the moment because you never know what you're going to come across. We're heading to one of the shops now where I saw a chair and a lamp that I want to check out in person just in case it might suit the house. So that's where we're heading to now. Tendo Mokko. That's the seat. So this is the Tendo Mokko chair that I've been looking at. It's like a floor seating chair, so it's like quite low to the ground. This one is secondhand, of course, and it comes with this black upholstery, which I saw a picture of this online, and I think it looks quite like clean and I guess somewhat simple with a tatami mat, which we're also thinking of getting in the future. So definitely considering it. It looks much nicer in person than it does online too, which is always a good sign. I feel like there's always a lot of random stuff to find at Tokyo Imshins. This one is split into two different shops, so there's one across the road as well, so I might go check that one out too. And yeah, Chicken nuggets. That's crazy. Napolitan, oishii. Yeah, it's meat. There's actually a lot of people who come here and hang out for like hours, order like one drink and just chill, work, study. We ordered so much food. I'm so full. We also got this like chicken nugget thing, which was really good, but we wanted to order the hot chips because it kind of reminds us of the hot chips you get in Sydney. It's like a little bit thicker cut, powdery potato, but they didn't have that here, so we got the chicken nuggets instead, which was like lemon pepper. Honestly, really good. But yeah, I'm gonna have to fight the food coma and get to work. Gosh, damn. It is so hot. Wow. Oh, the clouds over there are pretty scary. Full of rain, I think. It's 5 o'clock. Did all the work that I need to do. Time to go enjoy the daylight. It's nice and sunny. I'm gonna cycle to the station and head over to the climbing gym now. So let's go. I've been rock climbing a lot recently and I haven't really filmed it or anything just because I kind of like having something for myself where it's not for the vlog or something, just a personal hobby I guess. But you know, sometimes I like to show a little progress on the climbing gym, and yeah, we're gonna film a couple of clips today, but I think it's gonna be very busy because this gym that I'm going to right now is supposedly the hardest gym in Tokyo, so a lot of hardcore climbers and pros actually come here. So yeah, I think it just has a name value. It's very busy, but thankfully it's kind of local to me. So it's nice to be able to go to a place like this and see some of the professional athletes that I watch on TV sometimes, which is always fun. But yeah, we're gonna head there now and get on the wall. Synchron core, active mode. Oh, that's good. Okay. Mitzi. It's got Shohei-san. That's the additional cost of having the space. Different. I feel like the grading here is kind of crazy, bro. I've been seeing so many clips online of people like climbing a V7. I swear here it's like it would be considered a V2 or a V3. I guess between the gyms everything's graded so differently, but I feel so like humbled every time I'm here, bro. This is the easiest, and then this is the hardest. I'm like in the top half of the easiest side. But I can't crack this gap. It's so hard. Nice, bro. So good. Feeling good. Let's get some food. 定食ね。なんか I think こっちなんかあると思うよ。ペッパーランチマジ？ペッパーランチ行く？ Wait, let's at least have a look. Let's at least have a look at the options. There's so many shops here, man. Holy shit. Seller who disabled it for them or something. What's this? Wow. Dude, that's crazy. Yes. Sashimi. It's crazy. We used to have a pepper lunch at my like local high school area in Sydney. It would be like such a treat to get, but yeah, I guess there's pepper lunch everywhere over here. So 480 outlets in the world.
Just petting him for free.
Yeah, you can let me pet. Let me touch it and just steal your clip, please. Sorry.
In my way, man.
You should chuck it. I don't want to hear your mouse smacking, running.
One bite.
なんかさっぱりする。
Insane.
Same shit.
Matcha and sparkling water. Wow, so refreshing. So nice on a hot summer day. You might not even be able to hear me because of the cicadas. It's crazy. There's so many of them, and the shells are just everywhere too. Wow. Whoa. Kind of just crashed for like a couple of hours after going out to Kichijoji and just hanging out with Peace and Tamaki, getting some good food and stuff. Man, I cannot underestimate the heat. It's just so hot and exhausting. These days I just feel like they're getting longer and longer, but also my stamina is just getting shorter and shorter. Over the last couple of days while shooting just with the iPhone, I've realized that it's easier for me to capture those like random in-between moments, just like no pressure because I'm not carrying around a big camera, and I think that's a really big deal. And when I get people asking me like what camera should I use for vlogging or content creation, and I usually recommend something like some small camera like an iPhone, and this is clearly just an example of why that is. I think the quality you get from the iPhone is more than good enough, and the fact that you can just record more and feel less pressured because it's just an iPhone is a pretty big deal. Ay, ay, ay. Hey. As I'm doing freelance work and content creation full time, it is very important for me to find time to take a break and also create a balance with work. Now today, I took a little bit of a break this morning and I haven't really done any work. So I'm going to spend the rest of the day locked in and work on some client work edits that I've got to do, probably maybe 2 to 3 hours, and yeah, just wrap up the night like that on a positive note. Somewhere in between everything on my list this week, you know, waiting for coffee on the train, little gaps like right now, I've been sneaking in a few minutes of Japanese practice with Rosetta Stone Sapphire, which is the language learning app made for real life. It's built with structured lessons that stack upon each other, so reading, writing, speaking, listening, and everything kind of adds up to something, even just these 5-minute gaps. To be honest, reading is one of the hardest parts that I've had to rebuild. I used to go to Japanese school growing up in Australia, but I stopped because I had different priorities. And since then, without any practice, a lot of my writing and reading has just faded. Rosetta Stone Sapphire uses dynamic immersion to teach through visuals, repetition, and context, rather than just a direct translation, making the language feel more natural and a little bit more intuitive over time. I've always found conversations come a little bit easier to me, and I think that's just from my experience of actually chatting with people, getting it wrong, and kind of building confidence on top of that to just keep going. And reading was the piece that nobody forced me to practice. So having mini lessons on reading and writing, even just in small chunks, is filling in a gap that conversations never could. And I can even get pronunciation feedback with native speaker audio. So I'm actually improving my speaking confidence along with the reading and writing. Now, something I've actually found fun is the flashcards. I've been hooked on random vocab like bird names in Japanese, and there's over 500 different topic-based flashcard sets that you can check out on both the app and the desktop versions of Sapphire. I personally think language learning isn't a linear thing. You can't do it perfectly, so some weeks, it's 5 minutes, other weeks it's none. But I've been telling myself don't push it too hard, try not to burn out, and just be consistent when you can. And I think this all just works well with the accessibility of the app. If you've been wanting to actually start instead of just planning to, Rosetta Stone Sapphire, it's all new and you can get it for as low as $15, which gets you all 25 languages that they offer. I've got a link to this in the description, or you can just scan this QR code on the screen. Happy learning.
This is different tape to what I used at the front. It's cheaper.
Is it
But
the application is the same?
Yeah.
It's double-sided tape.
Yeah.
It's your new bike, yeah?
Yeah, it's finally coming together.
The light's coming in beautifully right now. What the hell?
Ooh.
Hold off your bike for it.
Yeah.
That's a big moment. So it's August now, we're in the late stage of summer, still not getting cooler though, it's just getting hotter and more humid. But more importantly, this was the calendar page from my last month and I just really love the color, the shape of the cloud and just like the overall graphic. The illustration on my other calendar is this like fan, which I think is also really like summer vibes, you know? These are just simple reminders for me that everyday objects can be fun if they're designed well. The graphic design on these are great. I just love the overall summer themes. I just bought a nikuma, pork bun, and it also came with this, which is like a mini fan, super on brand with just the summer. But even this, a simple fan, an advertisement for them, a useful product for the customer, it's just really good. The nikuma was also really good. On the topic of design, I wanted to introduce to you one of my favorite books recently that I just picked up. It's called Poster. I've been picking up graphic design books recently and I posted it to my socials and it seems that a lot of you are interested. So I wanted to introduce this one right here, which I think is highly interesting. Essentially, this is just a book full of graphic design work in a poster format. There's illustrations, photographs, a mixture of both, and I just think that everything is so tasteful in here. And the design level here is just top tier stuff. There's around 500 different works here, and every single one I could stare at and just study the way that the typography is mixed in with the graphic design, the different elements, the color palette they use. I think each design here presents something different. I think that's one of the great things about having a book like this. Everything is so fun and playful. If you're into graphic design at all, I highly recommend picking up this book. It is definitely something that has been living on my shelf and I've been picking it up all of the time. One more. Regarding health and fitness, I've been going to the gym pretty much like since early high school, and I recently just quit my gym membership. So this is the first time I've not had a gym membership since I was like 16, 15 or something, which is kind of crazy. And yeah, I just realized that my lifestyle has changed quite a lot. And so I've been thinking, what do I do now that I'm here in Japan without a gym membership? And so the conclusion I've come to is a mixture of different sports that I actually just enjoy doing. So rock climbing has become the main priority. So that's kind of the fun physical fitness activity that I like to do. And if I want to revolve all of my sports and training around rock climbing to benefit it, what do I need to do? Running, for example, is a really easy one that I can do around this area. But the issue is I've actually injured my ankles and my knees before with running. So it doesn't excite me at all. It's more scary. If anything, it's just like, when am I going to injure myself next? And if I injure myself while running, then I can't climb. So what's the point? Anyway, that's something that I'm trying to figure out. But on the strength and conditioning side of things, body weight training stuff is cool, but I also like to implement weight training. So I got this, which is like a dumbbell set, and you should be able to adjust the weight just with a couple of clicks. So, whoa. Oh, that's crazy. For now, I just want to try it out. So I've got one here. Hopefully I can do some bicep exercises, maybe lunge exercises, perhaps some overhead stuff. Yeah, wow, this is pretty solid. I'm still trying to figure out my own routine. So if you have any recommendations, then please let me know in the comments. I'm very curious. So in my last couple of videos, I've been asked about the studio display a little bit, just how it operates. Essentially, this is just a display. It's not a computer or anything connected to it, it's just a monitor. And I can connect my Apple products, so like this MacBook that I use, on to the display, and it just works. You can set this up so that you have double screen, so you can use your MacBook screen and the computer, but I personally just prefer to have the one screen. It just keeps me more focused, and 27 inches is more than enough for me. So I got the nano texture display as well, which is essentially an anti-glare texture that has been applied to the screen. I think it's chemically bonded, so it's not like something you can just peel off of the actual LED panel itself. It's very bright and it matches the screen on my MacBook, which is also nano texture. But the funny thing is Apple sells this, which is a cloth used specifically for the nano texture. I do have to say though, I used to be a lot more cautious with all of my devices, like my cameras and stuff I used to be so careful with, but now these days I just see them as tools and they just help me do the job, right? So I put them on the floor. I don't really mind if they get scratched up. In fact, this computer right here, I scratched it on a plane. I put it in one of the pockets in front of my seat, and when I pulled it out, it just got caught on something and it scratched it. I was so devastated for like 1 hour, and then I realized like it really doesn't matter. It's just a computer. Now for the next like 5 hours, I'm just gonna sit there and I'm gonna work on videos that I've been doing. And I guess that's like the not so glamorous side of the social media life, because I'll film the videos and that's all super fun. Maybe I'll go somewhere and film a vlog in the mountains or something. But the reality is I sit behind this computer here for like 10 to 20 hours just pumping out an edit, and you have to like get into the mindset and flow of editing. And I find it fun. I personally find it fun, but it's not visually interesting to film or anything. So I'm probably just going to cut to another clip or the next day or something, unless I do something fun tonight. I don't really know. But I know a lot of you are also interested in creating your own social media world, making it your job, kind of like what I've been doing, right? And so the reality is you're going to have to spend the long hours behind the desk working on your edits as well. I've been doing this full time for like 2 to 3 years, but I've been editing videos and taking photos and making stuff for like at least 10. So there has been a lot of unseen work behind the glamorous job, I guess. Anyway, that's the reality of it. So I'm just gonna go down there, sit and work for quite a while. So I'll see you later. Three for three. Strikeout.